It's game number 3 between the Steinbach Pistons and the Verdun Oil Capitals before tonight's contest at the T.G. Smith Center, a ceremony in honor of the Humboldt Broncos. Minor hockey players representing both teams were out there prior to tonight's puck drop. In the first, Tyson McConnell finds Tristan Culleton at the point. His shot is off a body and through. For the St. Louis native, it is his first of the playoffs. Steinbach has the all-important early goal to give them a 1-0 lead. Later in the period, Austin Heidemann breaks in alone. He's hauled down, clear-cut breakaway, penalty shot. The young man will have a great opportunity to make it 2-0 Steinbach. He weaves his way in, forehand, backhand, stopped by Riley McVeigh. McVeigh wasn't tested much in the first, but he did need a little bit of luck, as after a point shot from Jarrett Lawley is blocked, Terrace Chucks gets through, and the defenseman hits the crossbar. It looks like it crossed the line, but it just stays out. Later in the first, as a couple of questionable hits along the boards, the puck eventually finds the stick of Justin Lee, fakes the wrister once, then gets it through. It's past Matthew Thiessen. It's 1-1 in the first period. The Pistons would get their lead right back, though, as Drew Worrad drops it off for Bradley Schoomber. He snaps it low glove. Bradley's 5th of the playoffs. He had a big night as he gives the Steinbach Pistons a 1-goal lead heading into the first period intermission. Coming out for that second period on a power play, the Pistons' Austin Heidemann slips it towards the front of the net. It's Schoonberg again. He gets a couple of whacks as he's untouched at the side of the goal. He slides home his 6th. It is 3-1 Steinbach in that second period. The Verdun Oil Capitals, they are going away. They get some chances in tight. Kyle Salloway stopped by Matthew Thiessen. Salloway again a little bit later on. His shot blocked. Dylan Thiessen turned away by Matthew. Again, a couple of big pad saves. And Steinbach eventually would bend as a point shot is tipped in by Graham Hoare. It is the forward's 2nd goal in as many games. It makes it a 1-goal hockey game. 3-2 in that middle period. Verdun again knocking on the door, but Thiessen standing tall as the Salloway shot finds his glove like he's picking cherries on a Sunday afternoon. Things will get tied up as Kirkland Lykar buries a backhander after a beautiful individual effort. Steinbach and Verdun were all tied up 3-3 after 2. In the third, an emotional moment as Daniel McKittrick tucks one home on the power play, and he points up in honor of his fallen Humboldt Broncos ex-teammates. Beautiful moment at the T.G. Smith, and such a huge goal for Daniel as he get a great replay and a shot here. The emotion just overcame him, and a huge moment as it's 4-3 Steinbach in the third. Steinbach not done there. Mark Wilson's point shot misses the net. The rebound right to Worrad. He buries the backhander. It's a 2-goal Steinbach Piston lead as Drew Worrad cashes in. And then a little levity.
Out and around. Moll goes digging for gold, and he can't come away with no lucky charms.
Continuing on in that third period, the physical play ramping up a little bit as Darby Gula steps up, delivers a big hit, and as the final seconds wind down.
We'll cheer on their team to the horn. Listen in.
Huge game for Matthew Thiessen. Steinbach wins 5-3. The series now 2-1 Verdun, heading back up to Verdun on Monday night for Game 4.